It's crazy because when a lot of people first meet me, the first thing that they do is cast judgment upon me and write me off, considering that, for one, I'm African American, for two, I have piercings in my face, and for three, I have tattoos just about all over my body. So they automatically write me off before even getting to know me as a person, as a human being. But then, whenever they decide to actually look past the person that they see in regards to their interpretations or perceptions, what they see with their eyes, when they talk to me and see how intellectual I really am throughout any conversation that we have, when they begin to get to know me for the person that I truly am, deep within my heart, my mind, my body, and my soul, when they truly begin to open their eyes and see me for who I am as the powerful black man, black king that I am, their entire perception of me begins to change. And it goes from being viewed as a thug or a gangster to a educated, intellectual black man. And it just goes to show that you can never judge a book by its cover in no way, shape, or form. Because when you go about judging individuals and writing individuals off before actually even knowing them, you never know exactly who it is that that person may be deep down on the inside. You never know exactly the type of blessing that person could potentially be in regards to you and your life. For all you know, you could be going through something within that point in time in your life, and you ask God for answers, for clarity, for a miracle, and or a blessing, and he sends you that in the form in which he deems is necessary to get across, yet alone for you to receive what it is that you desire, but you tend to write it off because you are hoping, expecting, and wishing for it to come in a different form or fashion. And what you fail to realize is that God works in mysterious ways, and he answers your prayers and gives you exactly what it is that you desire, what you're looking for, and what you're needing. You're just choosing to look at it in some type of way and write it off before even actually seeing it for what it really is, because you choose to cast some type of judgment or have some type of interpretation or perception of this person or this thing can't live up to what it is that you were asking for due to you judging that book by its cover. God is a very intentional God, and He works in mysterious ways. He will give you exactly what it is that you ask for, as long as you have the best intentions behind whatever it is that you are asking for. I tend to tell individuals a lot to be mindful of the words that they use on a daily basis, whether it's in regular everyday conversation with other individuals, yet alone conversations that you are having with Him, because your words hold power. And when you're talking to Him, those things that you desire, those things that you want, those things that you ask for, He truly will deliver it unto you, good or bad, whenever He deems necessary in His divine timing. But in knowing that, you have to be cautious of the words that you choose to use, your thought processes, as well as your intentions behind everything it is that you ask, because you will receive it at some point in time, good or bad. And I mean that. And I know that for a fact, because He has shown and proven to me so many times in so many different ways. My job is not to change individuals, nor is it to push my beliefs or ideologies off on anyone in no way, shape, or form. My job is to bring things to people's awareness, to potentially bring about a perspective change. Because in no way, shape, or form do I know it all, at all, at all. I do not know it all. And I also do not have it all together in all aspects of my life. I do not. I go through emotional, physical, spiritual problems just like everyone else. I go through the same trials and tribulations. But the thing about it is I understand that this is all an experience in which we are to learn with these different situations that we encounter on a daily basis. Because the things that we encounter, the things that we endure, these are not things that are happening to us. They are honestly things that are happening for us to learn, so that we can begin to implement those for whenever future situations like those come across, so that we know how to then navigate those situations with the least amount of resistance, yet alone delay, as well as derailment to our lives. And also, every situation, every conversation, everything it is that we experience are also learning moments for us to be able to consume and receive whatever information it is that we necessarily need, so that we can then pass that information on to the younger generations, being our kids and their kids, so that they can learn how to navigate this life in a fulfilling, least painful way possible, so that they can grow and be better than us in all ways, shapes, and forms, because that is what it all boils down to. Guiding and leading the younger generations into a more fulfilling life than what it was that we experienced as kids and young adults, adolescents, teenagers growing up. We have to be more than willing to teach them and show them a better way, but we also have to be more than willing to learn as well as bring about or receive a perspective change regarding all matters within our lives from other individuals. Because the way you may see something may not be the way that I see something. And the way that I choose to go about something may not be the way that you choose to go about something. But we both could have a better way of going about doing something, yet alone achieving the goal or the heart's desire. But we wouldn't necessarily know that because we feel as if we know it all and we don't need that perspective change. We all have keys that unlock many different doors. The thing is to share that knowledge to help one another unlock those doors so that we can live the most fulfilling life there is possible within this kingdom that God has blessed us with. Like I said, I do not have it all, and I do not have my life completely together in all aspects. But individuals would know that upon meeting me because of the way I carry myself, the way that I present myself, despite what you see on camera. You never know the type of anointing that God has on someone. You never know who God is using to do his works. You never know what bridges you may need to cross at some point in time in your life. Therefore, be cautious of how you treat people, the words that you say to people, and the actions and things that you do to people. Because that person that you decide to treat some type of way, that you decide to speak down on, that you decide to write off and judge before even getting to know them. They may be that answer. They may have those keys that you need in order for you to unlock that door that you are trying to gain access to. They may be that blessing in disguise that you so desperately ask God for. So be mindful of how you treat people, how you speak to people, and how you judge people. Because God is a very mysterious God, and he's a very intentional God. It's just a message that he instilled within me to give to the individuals that potentially need it at this point in time. All I ask is that you please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Because this, what I'm doing in regards to my platform and the information and knowledge that I choose to try and share, it's not just a movement. This is a way of life. to bring about change for the betterment of everyone. And I can only do that with your help. Like I said, I do not have all the answers. I do not know it all. I can only do my part in attempts to try. And I work for that man upstairs, for him and him alone. And all I want to do is attempt to help and give back to those in need, as he has given me a second chance in life. And I will do this, just that, in whatever way, shape, or form that I can, in whatever way that he deems necessary. This is what I'm going to do, because this is something that I'm passionate about. Like I said, I'm not here to try and change anyone in no way, shape, or form, yet alone push my ideologies or beliefs off on anyone in no way, shape, or form. My job solely is to bring about a perspective change, as well as speak the truth and bring things into people's awareness regarding this life that we are leading, these experiences that we seem to come across on a daily basis. So I hope that I was able to help anyone that receives this message wholeheartedly, the way that he intended for it to be delivered as well as received. And I hope and pray that with your help and your support, that we can potentially bring about this change that is desperately needed for the greatest and highest good of mankind, especially for the children and the generations that are to come. So if it's not too much to ask, all I ask, all I hope, and all I pray for is your support in receiving a like, a comment, a share, or even a subscribe if you so choose to. Because all I really want to do is to give back. And the only way that I can truly make that happen is from your loving support in any way you deem it necessary as a contribution to bringing about this change. So I want to thank you in advance for anything that you choose to contribute in regards to bringing about this vision that I have, that he has instilled within me to do his works. Thank you. I'm truly blessed, and I'm truly appreciative, and I will continue to do his works as he sees fit on a daily basis until he tells me that my job is done, the goal has been accomplished, and I can move on to another task. I am a humble servant of that man upstairs. My name is Torn Moore, the one and only, and I am divinely one of a kind. Love and light. Stay blessed.